Hi, everyone. For those of you who don't know me, I am Laura Castillo. I'm the Executive Director of the 5P Minus Society. I have the privilege of having one of our newest board members and also a parent, Janie Guy, here with us to discuss a new 5P Minus support series called Breathe. Janie, can you tell us a little about yourself and give us a synopsis into how Breathe came about?
I would love to. Thank you so much, Laura. I'm so happy to share. So I guess I'll start with, as Laura mentioned, my 5-year-old daughter, Nyla, was diagnosed with Cri-du-Chat syndrome, aka 5P minus syndrome, at just 6 weeks old. And I just remember these feelings of devastation and defeat when the geneticist first told us what her condition meant. And to top it all off, I remember my husband and we also had a 2-year-old son at the time. So we were just, in the thick of not only having a newborn and a toddler, but now we have this new feat of navigating what having a newborn with such an impactful condition would mean. So fast forward to when I found 5P Minus Society. I mean, just amazing. It's an amazing organization, right? And shortly thereafter, we attended our first conference in Portland. And let me just say, I was floored at the amount of community and love and support and adventure even that we were met with. So one day last year, I just happened to be scrolling our Facebook group, the 5P Minus group on Facebook. And I came across this post from a mom who had just gotten her infant's diagnosis, which was that her infant had 5P minus. And you could tell she apparently just found the group, and you could tell she was really afraid of what to do next. So she typed her story, and I was kind of there real time, like as she was typing it, I could just feel her nervousness. I could feel her feeling distraught. And so I frankly found myself in tears as I was reading her story. And it was in that moment I realized, I was like, we really could all benefit from more opportunities and discussions about having our dependents with 5P minus and having more conversations about topics that pertain to them. So I've always been really extremely passionate about health and wellness and how we pay attention to what our needs are as individuals. And that passion even grew stronger once I had Nyla, because it's been so important for me to be diligent with my physical health, my mental health, so that I can be the best for her. And me being the best for her will allow her to be the best that she can be. So it comes full circle, right?
Right.
And that's how Breathe was born. It was something that I just kind of really wanted to combine all of those elements and create this quarterly series that will offer sort of a like cocktail of benefits, where we'll have some meditation, we'll have some mindfulness techniques, but most importantly, we will have open discussions and really good conversations about topics that are important in our community and our 5P minus community. So I'm really excited. Our first sessions in June will dive into all of the successes and challenges that we find with our 0 to 11-year-olds, 12 to 17-year-olds, and our adults. So the last thing I'll say is that, as you mentioned, Laura, with my recent induction into the 5P minus board, it has just been such a rewarding experience. And I'm so honored to be a part of this organization that impacts our lives to such an immense degree. So thank you for allowing me this opportunity to bring this to the table.
Yeah, thank you. I can just hear the passion in your voice, and I think it's just an amazing experience. I think we're all going to just have a great time with this new series. So we definitely want to learn more. So let's jump right into how the support series is going to work. What is Breathe? And you can see the logo right here that Janie created. So what is Breathe, and why is this series important for our 5P minus community?
So Breathe is a series that it'll occur quarterly via Zoom. And I came up with the name Breathe because it centers around the idea that when we pay attention to our breath, we can reset, we can become more present and more open to receiving helpful information. And all of that while we improve the way that we feel, we're responding more thoughtfully to our dependence and our loves with 5P minus. It's really the perfect recipe for growth and support and community and consciousness. And I'm just really excited about, I feel like we are in a time right now where self-care is something that is being talked about a lot more frequently than it has in the past. And that's really important. And I think we're in a really good place to be able to offer something like this to remind us, as we care for our special needs individuals, that we have to care for ourselves too. And it's important for us to gain this information, but there's no reason we can't do both. So just to give you a little bit of an idea, there's a range of topics, as we all know, that span across our dependence condition. But some of the sessions will include, different age groups. We've got some plans to talk about communication techniques, social inclusion challenges, sleep patterns, nutrition, behavior techniques, sibling support, inclusive leisure activities, and a lot more. So really excited to get this ball rolling.
Yeah, me too. Janie, how often will the Breathe sessions be available? Are they going to be live? Are they going to be pre-recorded? And yeah, if you can give us some more information about that.
Yeah, absolutely. So we're going to start this with once every 4 months. Again, they'll be on Zoom, and they will be live, but we're also going to record those sessions so that we can make them available for people who are not able to join.
Great. What kind of things can an attendee expect from attending one of the Breathe sessions?
Yeah, I mean, I think the best thing I can say is to come ready to be in a safe place, number one, to learn and discuss and just gain really good tools to help, again, our dependents with 5P minus be the best that they can be.
Great, thank you so much. So the big question that I know some people are probably going to want to know is, can anyone join? Anybody who follows 5P minus or the Facebook group, and is there a cost involved?
So the first session, which we'll talk about in a little bit, that will happen in June with the different age groups. That session is going to be free for everyone. Anyone can join, whether you're a member or a non-member. But after that June session, the future sessions will be for members only. They will be free. However, if you're not a member of the 5P minus society, then there will be a $10 cost for non-members.
Great, thank you so much. How do you become a member of the 5P minus society?
I'm so happy you asked that question. So all you have to do is go to 5pminus.org. And that's the number 5. No, I'm sorry. It's the word 5, right, Laura? FIVE minus.
Right there.
MIN, thank you. .org. And just click the button that says become a member. So shameless plug that outside of being able to join the Breathe series, there are so many more benefits to becoming a member. There's a caregiver's guide that helps navigate the various nuances of those with 5P minus. There's upcoming the international conference that we have every year is you'll have access to that. And you'll also be able to get details and visual recaps of previous conferences. Your membership fee is waived with conference registration. There's regional event gatherings, podcast access that we're working on podcasts, they're not available yet, but in the future, there will be access to that. Enter the 5P minus awareness week. Yay. By the way, happy International Awareness Week. We're in the third day, Laura?
Yep. Yes.
Yep.
Yep.
Remember, everybody, Awareness Week is May 1st through 15th. And then there's a quarterly newsletter and merchandise. So, back to joining them as a member, it's only $25 a year. And you get access to all these things. And the Breathe series is one of them. So just keep that in mind. It's really not. And then if you think about it, we'll have 4 Breathe sessions a year at $10 a session. If you're not a member, that's $40 versus if you join for $25, you can come to all the sessions for free. And then you get all of these other amenities as well.
Great. Thank you so much for letting us know about that.
Of course.
So let's talk about the sessions a little bit. How long will each session last?
So each session we're planning for 1 hour, and we'll probably leave a little cushion in there because I know that, once we get to talking about, especially the things that are going on with our children and our adults, it can go on,
Yeah.
So but for now it'll be an hour, and if we need to revisit that in the future, then we definitely will.
Great, thank you. And then I know you touched on this a little bit with the members, but will our international members be able to attend these sessions?
Absolutely. And side note, we definitely realize that it's difficult for everyone across the globe, since we're all on different time zones. So that's why the recordings will be available after. And again, the first session in June will be available to everyone, but then the future sessions will be available to only those who are either members or, if not members, pay the $10 fee.
Okay, thank you. Can members provide input for any of the past or future sessions that we're going to have? And then how can they do that?
Absolutely. In fact, we really encourage your input out there. We cannot do this without you because we need to understand what your pain points are, what the challenges are, what is working for you, what's not. We want our community to be the driver of this because we all deal with so much on a daily basis. So we want to make sure we're supporting you and operating as a family. So after each session, we'll send out a survey, but you're also free, anyone is free to message us with suggestions. And then as a side note, we'll also have the first Breathe session prior to this year's conference in Chicago.
Yeah.
So during the conference in Chicago, we would love to hear your feedback during that time as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you. When is that first session again?
First session is June 3rd and June 4th. So Laura is going to be sending out more information on that today, and then you'll be able to click on those links. Please make sure that you do click those links and register, but I'll let Laura talk a little bit more about that.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks. Oh, Janie, thank you so much for the clarity around the sessions. We definitely look forward to experiencing the first one. Following this video, those of you who are members on our mailing list should get an email from MailChimp, which will provide you with more information, and additional information with the registration links. Make sure you register because it's essential to get the Zoom link for the sessions, and then it also helps you put it on your calendars. If you're on Facebook only and you're not part of our members, we also will post this on our Facebook pages. Again, if there's any questions, if you have any questions about how to join or anything like that, you can send me a message at director@5p-org. And 5p- is, again, it's spelled out 5, FIVEP-MINUS.org. Yeah, and I'm so excited. Thank you so much, Janie, for creating this important workshop series for our members. I love when new families and new board members just dive right in and help us create new content and help us create programs and events that just, assist all of our members. And I greatly appreciate you. I don't even know if you realize how much I appreciate you for this. So thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Laura. And I appreciate you and everyone for just like being so open to me doing this. I'm so excited. And all of you out there, I encourage you to attend this first session, since again, it is free for everyone, not just members. So take care and remember to breathe through the happy times, the mediocre, and even the challenging times. See you guys
Thank
later.
you. And look for our new logo. If you see our logo, then you know that that has something to do with our Breathe series. So thank you so much. And I will let you go. Janie, it's been a pleasure. And I look forward to getting this off the ground.
Me too. We'll see everybody in June, okay?
All right. Thank you.
Bye.